Begin to pressurize for launch.
Falcon 9's in startup.
There's that call out. The autonomous internal flight computers have now taken over the launch countdown.
Stage 2, press for flight.
Falcon 9, Starlink, LD is go for launch.
And a great call out. We are go for launch here shortly, meaning all systems are ready for T0.
T-minus 30 seconds.
At T-minus 30 seconds, let's listen into the terminal count and watch as Falcon 9 takes our stack of Starlink satellites out into space.
Stage 1, press for flight.
T-minus 15 seconds.
Falcon 9 is configured for flight.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition and liftoff. Godspeed, Apollo 11 microcolumns. May the pursuit of exploration live on.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
Stage 1, propulsion is nominal.
Falcon 9 has successfully lifted off from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, carrying our stack of Starlink satellites to orbit. The next event coming up here shortly is Max Q. Max Q is the maximum aerodynamic pressure that the vehicle sees on ascent. So throttling down those engines helps us pass through that large structural load. On your left-hand screen, there is the first stage. It is a little dark. You can see some glimpses of the nitrogen gas burst that you see there.
Stage 1, FTS is safe.
Stage 1, entry burn.
And you can see on your left-hand screen, the entry burn has begun as those 3 engines light up that view for us. This entry burn will last about 20 seconds long.
Stage 1, entry burn shutdown.
And that concludes...
Stage 2 continues to follow a nominal trajectory.
That concludes the entry burn, and then we also got to call out that Stage 2 is still nominal. The next event coming up will be in about a minute from now. That'll be the landing burn, the start of the landing burn on the first stage. And what you're looking at live on your screen is a view from the second stage looking aft at the MVAC engine. That MVAC engine has a thrust of 220,500 pounds of thrust in a vacuum. It's very, very powerful engine taking our Starlink satellites to their targeted drop-off orbit.
Stage 1 transonic.
Still getting good call-outs on that first stage. We're about 15 seconds or so away from that landing burn beginning on the first stage. Stage 2 still looking good.
Stage 1 landing burn.
The landing burn has begun. Let's watch and see if this Falcon 9 can land on our drone ship. Just read the instructions. And a really cool onboard view.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy.
And there you can see the first stage Falcon 9 has landed has landed for its 7th time. This marks our 81st successful recovery of an orbital class rocket, and again, the 7th flight and 7th landing of this booster. And then we heard a good call out for SECO. That second engine